enjoyed that intro. I've been using AI to animate some art that I've created. I used to be a semi-professional artist for a few years, and those images are drawings that I made, and then I gave them to AI and gave it some prompts to animate it. Been having some fun with that. I don't use AI for any music stuff other than to make some funny songs occasionally, but I love using the AI to make the MonkeyMan thumbnails in the style of The Simpsons. Then I take those images and animate them. I've been using Google VO. Pretty fun stuff. In this video, I'm going to show you the logic, the reasoning, the techniques, all the different things that I'm looking for when I'm scalping the live markets. I ended up over 50 points between the London session and a little bit of the tail end of the New York morning session. I hope you get some good ideas for your own trading. I'm doing a little trading in the London pre-market. I've changed my 1 minute chart a little bit. I've beefed up the wicks and the candle outline. In my data series, you can see the candle body outline and the candle wick is 3 pixels now. Got them painting black. It's the same Delta and Divergence system, but I changed the parameters a little bit for the trend and reversal indicator that has the ultimate delta as the input. I've got it just painting the insides of the candles in the background. And then for the ultimate delta, when there's single bar divergence, it will paint the outline white. So here's the MMT trend and reversal. I've got the trend flow activated, strength of 1, directional filter is on, SMA filter of 9. Just got it coloring the bars, not the outline. Then I've got the trend core with a period of 7, overbought 50, oversold 50. SMA filter is on with a period of 9. It's painting the background. And this has an input series of the MMT Ultimate Delta. And that's the only thing that I've changed. Had a lot of divergence building up on the ES. We came down right to this previous day VWAP close on the ES. Bounced right off of it. Up over 3 points now. Previous day VWAP closes. Great key level. Part of the Ultimate VWAP indicator. Link in the description. I got into a long back here. We had some single bar divergence. You can see the white outline of this candle. Point of control drawn down into the wick. So I'm just waiting for some kind of catalyst. Saw delta drying up here. Then on this candle, we've got the green trend flow delta candle. So I hopped in on a little long. Was looking for a retracement back up to the 20, which we got. I just hopped into a little bounce long trade. We were coming down to this previous day VWAP close. We got a couple of neutral candles on the trend flow. And then this candle, the trend flow went green. We've got point of control drawn down into the wicks right off of this previous day VWAP close. Had to go for the bounce. Looking for it to pop up to the 20 SMA, which it just did. Added a few more points to the pile. Just got into a short trade. Gonna be done for the night. We had a lot of negative delta coming in on this candle, and then we started pulling back. I got in short, and I looked to target this point of control of this previous candle here. Right here you can see the point of control, that was my target. Just hit the target, we're getting a little hold up there. We also had the trend core background red and the trend flow candle red. Just signed into the New York session. It's just after 10:30. Just grabbed a short. We had this little dinky candle, the big wick, point of control up into the wick. This was right off of the London Open. Hopped into a short right here. Got a quick 7 or 8 points there. I realized last night that I had not switched this chart's delta to the regular NQ. It was still reading the MNQ delta, which was definitely a little wonky last night. Just switched that this morning back to the regular NQ delta, but I'm still able to trade the MNQ on the main chart. Just grabbed another 5 points here. We had a big wick on the delta here, huge wick on this candle. We tried to move up again. Delta was still dropping off. Delta dropped off on this candle. We had the trend flow turn red. Point of control up into this wick. I grabbed a short looking to retest the 20. Got my 5 points. I switched back the trend flow candles to the original settings. Strength of 1, directional filter off. Then I've got an SMA filter of 9, and I upped the background to a 48 opacity so I can see these dark wicks a little bit better. I just grabbed another short. I'm looking at the 5-minute cumulative delta on the NQ. As we're coming back to retest these highs, delta's just been drifting off. Got some divergence there. Got the trend core and the trend flow turning red, and also had the Heiken Ashi chart turning red. We got point of control drawn up into this wick. Grabbed another 5 points there. Should have held on and went about another 8 from where I got out. Just grabbed another 7 points. Went for a bounce long trade here. This one was just based on Spidey sense. I saw a VWAP coming up, 250 SMA, previous day VWAP close, and we were right at yesterday's close and the current day open, as well as a previous day point of control. So I had a big cluster of key levels right there. You can see these delta candles changing color in real time. The trend flow candles with an input of the per bar delta. So you can get a little idea intra-bar on each tick if the delta's swinging upward or downward. Smoothed out by the 9-period SMA. Up over 50 points now between London session and the New York session. I just went for a little short here. As we were pushing up to these new highs, the delta trend flow candle was red, and it even closed red. So I hopped into a little short. I got out pretty quick. I wasn't sure how far it might actually retrace, but it did pull back to the 20 SMA. The delta still hasn't overtaken the delta from the highs around this same area about 20 minutes ago. We were also right at value area high. I think I'm going to call it a day there. Wanted to show off the sexy new chart layout. There are links to all of the MMT indicators in the description. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Anyone that's out there using code MonkeyMan is absolutely amazing. Thanks so much for the support. Apex has their 90% off sale going on again. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Best of luck in your trading. Have a great day.